Right, next child into the grotto. Come on, Bernie Claus hasn't got all day. Hello, child. What's your name?
My name is Max, and I'm super excited to be in Formula One, just like my papa was.
Really? Well, I'm afraid you're not 70, you can't afford a Rolex, and you're not target audience for my sport. Now sod off.
Seasonal felicitations, speedsters. I'm Gareth. He's Richard.
Hello.
He's Zog.
Hello.
And welcome to the Gareth Jones on Speed. I don't know, do we Speedmas, Christmas, Yulemas?
I think you know what Zog and I are going to say.
Festive. That will do us.
Festival for the
Did you bring the unadorned aluminium pole?
It's sitting right over there. As you
Excellent,
see,
good. Well, we should move on to the airing of grievances.
And feats of strength at the end of the evening.
If I may put it back
if
to
you don't watch Seinfeld, then this is
You are head of the house. You are head of the household.
We do it every year.
So you will have to be doing some wrestling later.
Wrestling?
And of course, we will all be telling each other in what ways we have disappointed each other throughout the year. So,
it's going to be a long programme in that case. Well, I thought we'd do something a bit more traditional as it's the festival time. I thought we'd play parlour games, because that's what you do. One of the great joys of Christmas is to gather around with people you can just about bear to be with and play parlour games. It's a game which has appeared under various names. I knew it as the Rizzler game, but that probably describes the people I hang out with rather well. Richard, you know this game as something else, don't you?
Yeah, we used to call it head.
I always thought it was the famous people game. Well, because you play it with people and names.
Well, this is sort of quite telling that my version of the game had a sweary name. Yours had a very, very good logical name, and Gareth's had a Rizzler name.
Something very rock and roll, yeah. So the idea of this game is, rather than being someone famous, we are each a car.
Just to explain as well, because this is the game where you stick something, be it a Rizzler paper or a Post-it note, to your head, with a name, usually a name of a celebrity on it, right?
A well-known person.
Or in our culture, a car.
Yeah,
because
and
the
other person who's got it stuck to their head has to try and ask questions that would lead them to guess what's stuck to their head.
We can only answer yes, no, perhaps, maybe, or C other category or something like that. So I've got a bunch of Post-it notes here. I'm going to write on here a name of a car for Richard, which I'm going to stick to his forehead. Richard will not be able to see it.
I'm going to look away while you write it. This is the game that once led one of my best mates, my mate Ev, to answer the door to some carol singers with, I think it was Judi Dench written on his forehead, and he forgot he'd got it there. And they sang a song and stopped, and then went... Why have you got Judi Dench written on your forehead? But they'd sung the whole song, sort of 4 or 5 of them. Right. Well, I was still wondering, why has that man got Judi?
Richard, I've written the name of the car.
I'm actually closing my eyes.
Close your eyes. I'm sticking the name of the car on Richard's forehead, which is too sweaty to stay on there.
I've got quite a greasy forehead.
I don't know if it's going to stay. Is that
some
uncomfortable?
sellotape? No, it's not uncomfortable, but I'm worried it's going to
Can you move your head in any way?
Well,
if
I'm
it
not
falls
going
off, don't look.
I won't. I'll shut my eyes immediately like a trap.
Okay. Richard Porter, you have an indefinite amount of time, starting now.
Is it a sports car?
No.
Is it a hatchback?
No.
Change my line of questioning. Is it a British-made car?
Yes. And Doug, you can say yes or no. You don't have to just nod your head and
sorry,
speak.
I just wasn't sure whether I was supposed to be answering.
No, you can.
Giving any clues.
It's a dialogue.
Given that it's your... Okay, very good. Yeah.
It's a British-made car, yes.
Is it an Austin?
Ooh.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Is it a Montego?
Oh, no.
Is it a car from the 70s?
No.
80s?
No.
Ooh, 90s?
No.
50s?
In some ways.
Is it a Mini?
No.
Ooh.
But you're narrowing it down nicely.
So it's an
narrowing the field.
Austin from the 1950s?
In some ways.
Is it a Frog Eye Sprite?
No. Do you want a clue?
Go on.
You are... Well, okay, let's ask about the roof.
Hang on. Am I allowed to ask specific questions or just yes and no questions? I can never remember with
You can ask specific questions.
You can ask,
How many cylinders
questions
has it got?
Ooh, I think it was 4,
It's a 4 cylinder.
So sorry, I wasn't really... The roof? Were you alluding to the roof?
Might be. It just may or may not help you.
Do you know roughly, or perhaps specifically, what year it came out then?
Yes.
Could you tell me that year?
I don't know what year this came out. I would have struggled with this one.
Well, the closest I can give you is within a decade. It was a 40s
Oh, good lord.
car. You will know it.
Is it the Austin Atlantic?
No.
Austin Metropolitan?
Oh, he's good. No.
Roof?
Was the Austin Metropolitan the Nash Metropolitan?
Yeah, the funny little one with like a bathtub with the wheels
sold
and the
well
track
in
was
America.
too narrow. Well, I don't think it did. I don't think it sold that well anyway because it was...
You see them over there.
Terrible. You do. I think there's sort of perverts who
Okay,
like
ask broader question.
has this car ever been in a film? Or on telly?
Probably.
I don't know.
Don't know if it headlined.
I can't think of it if it has.
Was this car badged just as an Austin?
Yes.
I'm struggling now. So it was a 1940s Austin, which... Is its name A and then a number?
No. Well, to be truthful, yes, but no. It was officially called something else.
I mean, I haven't heard of it.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Are you kidding me?
No, really, I haven't.
Oh, we should have had this conversation, perhaps. Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I don't know.
It was officially known as something else, but we all recognise it and know it as something with a name, an Austin with a name.
From the 40s?
Yes, sir. Do you want a clue?
Yes.
It had many of the features that a very well-known British car manufacturer have built their entire range on.
Which manufacturer?
You're not referring to TVR.
I'm not, no.
Lotus?
So it's not sort of, incredibly...
Lotus?
No.
Morgan?
No.
Land Rover?
Yes.
Not the Austin Ant?
No.
Austin Gypsy?
No.
Austin...
I think he's going to get it.
Powers? I don't know.
I'm so impressed by the number of Austin models of the period
Very
that
good.
you're recalling.
Well, actually, I think the Austin Ant was only ever a prototype. Hello? If I was wearing glasses, I'd push
Think
that on my nose.
about it. What do Land Rover offer?
Four-wheel drive, aluminium bodies, drug dealer cars.
So think of an Austin.
All I can think of is the Austin Gypsy, which looked like a Land Rover, but came slightly afterwards and was... Many people consider it a superior car.
Am I going to have to tell you?
I'll peel off the post-it note. And
yeah, go on. You're going to kick yourself when you read it to see that it is the...
Austin Champ? What was that?
You're kidding me!
Which one was the Champ?
The Austin Champ was the military vehicle that was built as a rival to the Jeep, really. It was the British Jeep, and before we had the Land Rover, we had the Austin Champ. It offered many of the things that Land Rover did. It wasn't even called the Champ, it was actually called something, the military half-ton 411 something, I don't know. But we called it the Champ. It's the name that it was sold with as a civilian car as well on the civilian market.
Obscure pick or what?
Didn't mean to trip you up, but that's part of the journey.
That was off the scale. Well,
hey,
well met, sir.
Round 2 after this. Audi, Volkswagen, Skoda, Seat. Come downstairs and open your presents with Papa.
Papa VAG, what have you got us?
Oh, Volkswagen, always the first. I've got you this.
Oh, Papa VAG, it's just what I wanted. A new platform.
Yeah, and for you, Skoda?
Yes, Papa VAG?
Exactly the same.
And for me, Papa VAG?
Oh, Seat, of course, I've not forgotten you. You get exactly the same, but just a little bit later.
Thank you, Papa VAG.
Thank you, Papa VAG.
Thank you, Papa VAG.
But wait a moment. Where is Audi?
He is behind you. Right behind you.
Like, really on your ass.
As usual.
This is Damon Hill. Merry Christmas to all Gareth Jones on speeders.
And humbug for Johnny Herbert.
Sniff Petrol with Gareth Jones on speed!
This is the 2014 Gareth Jones on Speed Christmas Party Special, and we're playing a game of I'm a car, which car am I? Zog has got the name of a car written on a post-it note stuck to his forehead. Zog, you have to say I'm a car, which car?
I'm a car, which car am I? Was this car manufactured during my lifetime?
Yes.
Within the last 10 years?
No.
No.
Okay. Is it a vehicle of the 1980s?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to go say...
And before then too.
And before then, really?
Was there not one before then?
No.
Was it only in the 80s?
Very strictly in the 80s.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had a sudden flash. I had a sudden blinding. I suddenly thought Audi Quattro.
No.
Is it a commercial road car?
Yes.
Yes. A coupe?
Yes.
From a German manufacturer?
No.
From a British manufacturer?
Yes.
A British coupe. Is it a Jaguar?
No.
Is it a Bristol?
No.
Okay, so it's a British coupe of the 1980s.
Could be your specialist there.
It's not a Ginetta?
No. Nice.
Is it a major manufacturer?
Yes.
Well, a major.
You'll have heard of them.
It's a major manufacturer as opposed to an obscure company who only make
No.
Some would say it's one of the best known brands on the planet. We can say that much.
I'm thinking Aston Martin.
Is correct.
Okay. Is there an Italian connection?
Yes!
Is it an Aston Martin DB4 Zagato? Is it an Aston Martin Zagato?
Yes! So, take that sticker off your forehead. Read it. What does it say?
It says Aston Martin V8 Zagato.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
I was going to say in one in the darts voice, but it's almost in one. That was swift work.
A good choice. I'm very happy to have this car on my Ford.
So it's my go. You got that in less than 3 minutes, Zog. Very impressive. It's my go. So who's writing for me? Richard's writing for me.
I'm writing for you.
I'm
writing for you.
Okay. I'll turn my back to Zog. Hello, Richard. I've got my back to Zog now.
I'm going to put your shoulder and see. Well, I can see when. Oh my lord, what is he doing?
Do I need to change positions?
Ancient Greek, I think.
Ancient, no!
Some of the lettering, but there's a lot of Arabic there as well.
Oh no, not the Bahad al again.
Sog's gone very obscure. And there's an equation as well.
I'm going to turn around. I've got my eyes closed.
Okay, here we are. I am equipping your forehead.
Yeah.
I'm retrofitting your forehead with the paper.
Oh, blimey.
The paper is now affixed to your forehead.
Okay.
We're ready.
Hello. Does this car have 4 wheels?
No.
Oh, really? You're kidding me.
What a revealing first question.
Is it a Tyrrell P34?
No.
Then it's a Panther 6?
No.
Oh, okay. Does it have less than 4 wheels?
Yes.
Is it a Grinnell Scorpion?
No.
Oh. Is it a Bond Bug?
No.
Is it a Reliant?
No.
Ooh. Is it a Morgan? Oh, hang on a moment.
I have to confess, I may have picked a rather hard one here.
Good. Is it British?
No.
Is it American?
Yes.
Is it the Ford Indigo?
Arguably it has some input that is non-American, but it's an American car.
Right.
An American design.
Less than 4 wheels, so I'm assuming it's 3. It's not the Ford Indigo, that concept that they did.
No.
It's not Ford.
It's older than that. I'll give you that. I'll give you that clue.
Oh, is it, hang on, Tucker had 4 wheels, but they had 3 headlamps, so that doesn't count. Right. An American car with 3 wheels. Was it something Craig Breedlove may have driven?
It's not.
Am I in the right area?
No, it was a design that was not noted for its speed, perhaps. That wasn't the most significant thing about it. But it's...
okay. An American 3... Was it a steam carriage of some description?
No.
Was it an electric 3-wheeler?
No, but you could argue that there was significant innovation in the design.
Significant innovation in the design. 3 wheels. Did it have one very large central wheel and a couple of outriggers?
No, it didn't.
Is it a real car or is it from a movie?
It's a real car. It was a real design.
Was the single wheel at the rear?
Yes, it was.
Was it a converted paddle boat or something like that, where they put a pair of wheels on a paddle boat in Mississippi?
No.
Okay.
But someone should do that.
I would pay good money for
it. Too good an idea to pass.
Did it have a motor? No, it's old. This is very old car. This is a vintage car.
I'm going to give you a bit of a clue here. It's a 1930s design.
1930s 3-wheeler.
And it was a concept that never went into production. But it did influence other...
It influenced the Morgan? Oh, no. So the rear wheel was driven rather than the front wheel? Front wheels?
The front wheels were driven.
Front wheels were driven?
Front wheel drive, rear wheel steering.
Front wheel drive.
Like a forklift truck.
Yes, actually, yeah, like a forklift truck. Yeah,
is it an American-built Hitachi forklift truck? No. No. Did it have a roof?
It had a roof.
I like the roof question. Oh, hold on. Was it called the... I want to say Aeronca or Aerocar? No, it wasn't. No.
It wasn't, but what are you picturing in your mind here?
I'm seeing a very futuristic, almost, and I mean Buck Rogers in that period, sort of rocket-like vehicle with almost like bicycle front wheels and a single rear wheel. And was it driven? That was the fan car, wasn't it? That was German. It was a Daimler fan car, wasn't it? I'm thinking of. Is it a Daimler? Okay, gosh, right. The rear wheel was driven. I'm going to have to ask one more clue, otherwise I give up. Let me think. Okay. Was it made by a manufacturer whose name have gone on to make other cars since? No, because it was a concept.
Okay, I'm going to give you one more clue here.
Yeah.
The designer of this vehicle was well known for designs in other areas. His name is known...
But it's American. Was it a Hughes car?
No.
Who were the great American designers of the 1930s? Boeing, Mitchell, talking about aircraft, I've gone down aircraft, talking about cars, other designs of the 1930s. Who designed locomotives? Who designed... It wasn't... Von Braun didn't design any car. No, he wasn't American in the 30s. He wasn't American until the 1970s, was he?
He was really German wasn't American in the 30s.
No.
He was busy elsewhere.
So okay, I'm going to have to give up.
in his CV.
Yeah. Mr. Von Braun, what were you doing? I don't want to talk about it. I was on a gap year.
I'm going to have to give up.
Okay, well,
right.
Go on.
Yeah, I'm peeling it off now. And the car is... I can't read it without my glasses. Where's my glasses? On my head. The Buckminster Fuller Dymaxion is a car I don't know.
It was a concept car that he designed for, I think, the 1933 World Fair. A very futuristic looking, for the time, vehicle that I think it seated 11 passengers.
I think
like a big sort of, cigar.
It's ringing a bell. Yeah.
One wheel at the back, two at the front, engine at the back.
Silver grey.
I'm not sure what colour it was, but it was probably a bit of a death trap. The handling was kind of interesting, I think, with the one wheel at the back. And in fact, I think one of the reasons nobody ever followed up was because the prototype crashed and killed at least one person. But Buckminster Fuller, of course, the man who gave us the geodesic dome, amongst other things.
Really?
Buckminster Fullerene, the C60 molecule, the molecule
of course,
that gave us the mixtape.
C60 mixtape.
Oh, is that something else?
Have you got a picture of it? That's it. I do recognise that now. I have seen that before. How wonderful. It's a great choice.
Drive power is provided by a Ford V8 engine at the rear with a front-wheel drive layout. The entire car was the wrong way round.
Yeah, pretty much.
He should have stuck to domes. He was bloody good at those.
Great at those.
And, of course, mixing mixtapes as well.
Beautiful. Well done, Zog. That was a joke. Not only was that fun, but today I learned something too.
Hey, isn't it good to learn?
Every day is a school day.
Good evening, Noon. This is the Morgan Motor Company wishing you a very healthy and prosperous new year. Happy 1924, and may the coming annum bring us a bountiful ash harvest and many telegrams expressing a desire to purchase our autocars. God save the King! Damn you britches, boy! Remove your cap while your father is addressing the electrograph coordination machine.
Hello, this is John Lennon. Merry Christmas. War is over. Until Nico and Lewis start racing again next season. Just imagine that.
Gareth Jones on speed.
There's a grand tradition on broadcasting whereby presenters give each other gifts. I think it was Blue Peter who sort of established that. It's a wonderful thing. They do it live to great embarrassment on television. And Richard, fair play, it was your brilliant idea that we should do something similar to finish the Christmas Gareth Jones on Speed this year.
Well, I think it goes on in offices and workplaces around this time of year, the Secret Santa. That's what I was thinking of. Where you draw a name out of a hat, you get a name of one of your colleagues, and you have to go and buy them a present, usually sort of for a maximum of £5 or something like that. And you're supposed to think of just something a bit novel and interesting that you hope they might quite like. So that's the theory here. We're not actually buying them, but The rules, as I saw them, were this. You go onto the web. I picked a particular website, Car and Classic, just because it's a site I can lose hours on just browsing for old cars. Maximum budget of £10,000. It's all theoretical, but we, in turn, buy one of each other, in our minds, a car for Christmas.
Okay.
A virtual car.
A virtual car. But these are real cars that are being advertised, and we just pick one, no more than £10,000.
And I should say that we're taking this quite seriously. We really thought if you were going to give a car to each other, what do you think is going to make these great people who make this programme most happy? What will it be? So pull that lamp over here and turn it on, because I've got a bit of a story to tell you. I'm going to tell the story about how I settled on...
Right, so you're buying a car for Zog.
I'm buying a car for Zog. Zog is buying a car for you, Richard.
Yes,
and you've got something for me. Right, so here we go. I won't make this too long, right, but here we go. I had to make some decisions, and I'll tell you the thought process I went through. So in some ways, Zog, this is what you could have had.
Okay.
Right, this is what I turned down in favour of the choice I made.
That's funny you should do this.
This is in fourth place.
I'm opening the paper.
Yep.
What is it?
And this is a 1991 Porsche 944 S2. Looks a nice little car.
And it's
same. Is it in the same
in
colour?
your colour.
It's in my colour.
It's in exactly the
same wheels.
Yeah.
Actually, that's kind of handy because I've been thinking my wheels are right there.
Do you know what? If you'd have bought that for him, Gareth, what you bought him there is a parts car.
Yeah, it would have been. But Zog's parts would have gone on that car, probably. I don't know. It seems to be in very good nick, but I didn't buy that because basically
how much?
What was it? 8,000? I forget now the figure. What was the figure?
7,495 or near office. I reckon you'll probably get it for.
I'm feeling a bit stingy now. I haven't spent anything like that.
Oh, good. I like that. Santa's about that. It's been economical. But
between that and my car, I would definitely have a car on the road at the moment.
But I didn't buy that because you've got one of those. Albeit not completely on the road. So
but I like the way you're thinking there.
In third place, Zog. Open that one, please.
Third place. Yeah. Here we go.
This is the car you didn't get. I thought the...
This is...
What is that?
A 1951 Cadillac camper van. Yeah, very rare one-off. I'm not surprised. Project for restoration.
No, that's an old caddy that appears to have reversed at high speed into a caravan.
Yeah. It's got the over-the-cab bit. It's a 1950s big caddy.
Yeah, okay, located in the USA, so we've got to ship it over. Well, that's a money. Okay, how much there? Well, it doesn't matter how much it is. It's a present. Wow, that is some...
Well, I didn't buy you that, but I could have, because I think you're not a natural camper, Zog.
No, exactly.
And I thought going to Le Mans in that you'd enjoy.
Mind you, if I'm going to camp, I think that's the way I'd camp. I'd just roll up in my 1950s Cadillac.
I know you like cooking under the bonnet.
Yeah.
Imagine the heat that's belted off that. That'll be what? Probably a small block V8 in there.
Yeah, you can get some good. Yeah, you can get some. Yeah.
But you didn't get that. Nor did you get what was in second place.
Okay, second place.
Oh! This is really like opening presents.
An Alpha 155 GTA DTM replica, 1993, and of course I've made a model of this car just recently.
Yeah,
and so,
but I didn't buy it because it's overpriced. It was 49 grand.
Also,
no, hang on, what? 59 grand?
59 grand.
It's all in Italian, so
that seems a bit strong because it's just a replica.
Mind you, I think it's a replica where they've done a bit more than just put the stickers on.
No single wiper.
No, they haven't got that.
So, we were talking about owning models of cars used to have. Yeah, you could have had that, but that's going the other way. So the car that I chose to buy, Zog, my great friend, Merry Christmas. Oh, there's your envelope.
Thank you, Gareth.
What did I get in?
Oh, it's a Citroën Traccia Avant 11BL.
Oh, look at that!
Yes, now that is wonderful, President Gareth, and
in black,
absolutely, yeah.
In Greece as well.
It is. Well, there is that matter.
Let's gloss over that. That's not the point.
It's a classic Citroën Traccia Avant in black. Your policeman's car, your robber's car.
I can see you driving around in that, and you've been so happy.
I've always wanted a Light 15. That will do beautifully.
Thank you,
price.
Gareth. That's Merry Christmas.
It's within budget. Thanks, man.
If I could give you that, Z, I would.
I'd be happily driving.
Okay, you've got one for Richard, I believe.
I have, yeah.
Wow. That's a happy receipt of a present.
That's good.
That's good.
It's always nice when you give someone something that they actually want to. Even in the virtual and imaginary world.
Well, I hope I can even come closer. What you could have had, I did look at another couple of options, I have to say. You very nearly got a 1968 Dodge Charger.
Ooh, really?
Really. I know you'd have loved that, but also I thought Mrs. Sniff might have liked a bit of American...
I think she would, yeah.
A bit of American idea, in front of the car. I think that
she'd have been powerless to resist because I think that might be one of the most American cars you can buy.
Yeah. And you were just showing cultural support by having that. That would have been a good gift.
You know.
But you didn't go for that, see?
I didn't go for that.
Okay. He's booting the Z machine to get the picture up now.
It's not one of those Buckminster Fuller cars, is it? Because they sound really dangerous.
I did try and find one, but apparently only one smashed up in 1953.
Yeah, I read the prototype killed the driver or something.
Partly because this just seemed like a really beautiful example of a great classic car that I think you would enjoy. But there's also a bit of a Britpop connection, which slightly swung it. So here you go.
Really?
Merry Christmas. Happy Festival.
Look at this.
It's a BMW 2002 TII from what year? 73.
73. Do you know what?
Which was formerly owned by the drummer from Travis.
No. Really?
Nice. Look at that interior. That is brilliant.
Are you all over that?
Oh, am I ever?
That
and look, they've done a little close-up of the patina of rust on the bumper,
nice.
which for old cars like that, I love all that stuff. You don't want it immaculate if you're going to use it. And look, it's parked on the street in London. It looks like it's been used. That is great. Do you know what? I almost bought one of these a while ago. I say almost. For no apparent reason, years ago, I just suddenly decided that I wanted one of these because there was a guy who lived near me that had one, and I used to walk past it and go, that is a great little car. I love BMW 2002s. I just absolutely love them. And I started thinking, well, why don't I just buy one? I was a sort of young, carefree, single man at the time, and I just thought, why don't I get one of those?
How much is it?
Well, this one is £10,000, but it's a bit good. Yeah. I mean, you could get them for a license. I'm talking about when I was thinking about this was like 15 years ago. Yeah. And they were actually quite cheap. They seem to be absurdly cheap for what they were, because they rust, and because I think people sort of forget about them a little bit. But
they're actually pretty practical to run.
And they're super cool. Yeah. And I started looking at them. And then I was driving down the M1 one day in a really big rainstorm, and I saw one broken down on the hard shoulder. And I was in my modern car that I owned at the time. And I just thought, what am I thinking of? Because I was going to sell my modern car to buy one. I thought, hang on, I've still got a commute. At the time I was working in Watford, living in London.
But this one does not break down.
Look at that. That's beautiful. Golf yellow. I'm very happy with that. I would be delighted to receive that. That is superb.
Merry Christmas and happy Christmas.
Thank you, Dog.
You're very welcome, mate. Very welcome.
That is great. What a thoughtful gift.
You like the lemon colour?
I do, because it's period colour. I think that's terrific. And that's really weird, because I do genuinely like those cars. In fact, I've forgotten how much I like them.
Excellent. I'm glad.
I wish we were all millionaires and we were really giving these gifts.
Hey, I'm feeling the love. I'm enjoying the vibe, yeah.
Well, now the pressure's on, because I'm a bit worried I've chosen badly. Because I'll be honest, when we were talking about this game, and I said we should go to Car and Classic just because it narrows it down to one website, but because also if you go to their homepage, it's just a classic car listings website, but they have their what's just come up for sale as a list on the homepage. And it leads you off in different directions. Because I thought, if I'm choosing for Gareth, my first instinct is to go for a Ford, because I know you love a Ford.
I love a Ford.
Oh, yeah.
I thought, well, the maximum budget's £10,000. We can't get a Lotus Cortina, but we could certainly get some kind of nice old Cortina.
Be some interesting old,
And then I thought, well, hang on a minute, that's too predictable for a shooting brake. I know Gareth loves a shooting brake.
Yes.
He's had a Lancia HPE. Would he want another one? I mean, or is that just sort of, treading old ground? What about a Lynx Eventa? Yes, or a P1800. Well, if I was buying for you, I'd think about that, because I know... But then I thought, no, wait. Be more lateral about this.
Good.
What else does Gareth like? He likes a Japanese grey import.
I do like it. I'm solid with the JDM market,
And he likes a rare car.
Yes, I do like a rare car. I want the car that no one else is driving.
He likes a car that perhaps has a little bit of motorcycle influence in it, because I know you like bikes.
Yes, I do. I believe the lightweight automobile.
A tiny bit of motorcycle influence in it. And I know you used to have a Suzuki Cappuccino.
I love the Cappuccino engine, everything about the Cappuccino, minimum automobile. Suzuki.
So what I've bought you is a 1982 Fiat Strada. It's not.
Only if it's badged Ritmo.
None of those things.
I'd be happy.
What I have decided to get for you, JDM, a little bit of motorcycle influence.
Yeah, it's... Oh, the Beat!
It's a Honda Beat.
Oh, God, yes! Oh, do you know what? About 48 hours ago, I almost convinced myself that I could have a little K car. I thought of buying a new Cappuccino just for these little journeys I do. But a Beat! I love the Beat. There used to be a yellow one. Look at it in silver.
I'm afraid.
The leopard skin.
The leopard skin seats. The motorcycle-inspired.
Yes.
I would have gone for a different colour. Silver's a little bit boring, but this is the only one for sale on this website. Possibly possibly the only one for sale in Britain at the moment.
Great choice.
I quite like it, I think.
How much is
super
it?
cute.
Well, this is why I feel a bit stingy. With our 10 grand budget, I'm spending £2,800.
No way!
But I just thought, I think the
cheap?
beat is right up your street.
I almost actually going to have that.
I think why the battery is sort of in the boot. It looks like it shouldn't be there, but there it is.
Taking up 70% of the boot.
But look, that is a lovely little thing.
It's gorgeous. Look, it's the right wheels, the right interior trim. It's tidy. It's a period piece. Yes, I'd love that. Thank you, Richard. Thank you very much.
I'm glad you like it. I was a bit worried from it.
Really loved it.
Also, as an aside, and this is probably a conversation for another day, but where you hear the names of cars in songs when they're not there, the popular hit by Gloria Estefan and her Miami sound machine, Dr. Beat, I only hear as Honda Beat.
Whenever you hear
could
that,
drive along in that listening
Honda
to Gloria Estefan and her Miami sound machine.
So picture how happy the three of us are. Zog sitting in his traction oval, Richard in his 73 BMW 2002 Tii in yellow, and me in my silver Honda Beat with black and white. I would say that was zebra skin seats. Fantastic. We are clearly having a happy festival season. If you raise your glasses, please, gentlemen and listeners. Thank you for listening to this programme throughout 2014. I hope there will be more in 2015. I haven't formally contracted you guys yet, but I have my lawyers.
We have contracts.
Merry Christmas and a Dolly Flower.
Merry Christmas.
Whatever you
Merry
celebrate.
Festivus.
Happy Festivus.
Indeed. And we'll leave you with a song. You may have noticed in adverts at the moment, you often hear a cover of a well-known like punk classic or a song you know well, sung by a girl on a ukulele or an acoustic. I thought we should be timely. So we've asked Melissa J Heathcote to sing So Why Did They Make Nigel Mansell Santa Claus? Merry Christmas.
Santa's dead, fell off his sled, no time to grieve. It's Christmas Eve, they need someone to fill in, someone with a heavy boot, but the choice is rather strange, though he's fat enough to fill the suit. Oh, why did they make Nigel Mansell Santa Claus? I can't believe that this will go to plan. I believe in many things at Christmas, but I don't believe that Santa comes from Birmingham. Adelaide, he's got it made, gifts on their way, in a Williams sleigh, then disaster strikes our Nigel, oh how could this get worse, sparks all over the roof, one of the reindeers burst, oh why did they make Nigel Mansell Santa Claus? It comes across as completely the wrong choice. Oh, I like to hear so many things at Christmas, but I don't want to hear a moany, brummy voice. La la la, la la la, la la la. Round on that sleigh, but at every single bend, the ghost of Santa was in the way. Oh, why did they make Nigel Mansell Santa Claus? As decisions go, it's really very crap. I want to see so many things at Christmas, but not Saint Nick in a branded sponsor's cap. La 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 la. Hunt wasn't available. Chilton had run out of cash. Kimmy's incomprehensible, and Grosjean would have crashed. So Nige became our Santa, and this Yuletide a farce. But I'm sure somewhere there's a chimney wide enough to fill his ass when he thought he'd got it sorted. Things were going well. Oh no, his sleigh's been taken out by GV's Tiffany Dale. Oh, why did they make Nigel Mansell Santa Claus? As decisions go, it's really rather rash. Oh yeah, I believe in many things at Christmas, but I don't believe that Santa has a tash. Oh, why did they make Nigel Mansell Santa Claus? The whole thing's really turned out very weird, and I hope for so many things at Christmas, and I hope that they use tacky. I hope that they use tacky. I hope that they use tacky anyway next year. La 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 la, la la la, la
To send us an email, see pictures, get song lyrics, join our Facebook fan site, follow us on Twitter, or to find out about sponsorship opportunities, go to garethjones.tv. Gareth Jones on Speed is made in London by Whiz Bang.
Gareth Jones on Speed!